Would Bishop shoot Rippy the evil eye as soon as he started going into dangerous territory?
I'd probably spill your glass of milk on your lap on purpose.
It's gonna smell later. That's too
Oh
bad.
no, that's not good. That's gonna stain.
Oh
Maybe
my
you should go
god!
to the restroom and clean it off.
Oh, fuck's sake, yeah. Well, fuck's sake, wasn't even planning on drinking that, for fuck's sake.
And I think Rippy heads off to the washroom to wash his fucking pants.
I think as
off.
you're going off the washroom, you see Fernando like see you go to the real washroom, and everyone else is still just hanging out the bar. And he's like,
This is gonna take so long.
So listen, Rippy.
He's in the washroom.
Wait, Rippy's in the washroom?
Yeah, because you spilled
Sorry, not
fucking mink
Rippy,
all over his
fucking,
crotch.
God damn it. Fuck, Yerby, you're so right. They're so close
I
together.
know.
It doesn't
how
fly.
the fuck is Yerby a made up nonsense nothing word? Anything close to Rippy?
Same amount of letters.
Okay, fair.
That's it. That's all it's needed. Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Well, anyways. Fuck. Wait. Yerby.
Yes.
Yerby. So, we're good now, right? Like,
Yes.
bygones be bygones and such.
I think we're even friends.
Well, okay. Yeah, we can say
Very
that.
good friends.
Well, all right. Well,
Best
that's,
friends.
Yeah.
You said
would
yes.
like that.
You said
I would
yes.
like that very much.
Well, that
Best
means you would have to
friends.
replace. Wait, hold on. That means you would have to replace Fernando, which I don't think you want to do.
Oh, second best friends.
There you go.
Maybe. All right. That's,
But also friends who never see each other ever because Fernando's very upset.
yeah. Why is he
Yeah,
so
what?
upset? Like, listen, I understand why. Like you. Actually, I still don't really quite get it. I thought we were friends from the beginning, but why is he so keen on us not seeing each other
Yeah.
ever again?
I mean, if we're friends, like that's kind of a hurtful friendship. I'm just saying.
I think he's ambitious and wants to be in charge of things, and I'm just trying to make sure that we keep a focus on, what's possible, but he's also very strong, so maybe we're up at the top at some time. Who knows?
Well, I mean, he's new to the whole ascended thing, and he doesn't seem very keen on following the rules. Do you think, he's not gonna cause any trouble? Because I would hate to see something happen to you because of something he did on his own. Yerby.
Yes, I mean, I don't think he's even really ascended. He's like a vampire that I turned by biting him. And I don't know what that is. He's
You're not
very
gonna get in trouble
strong.
for that, are you?
Well, yeah,
I sure hope not.
When the fuck did you get back?
Well, listen. Hold on.
And I think Rippy's wiping his hands on the back of Bishop's vest.
Sorry about that. Needed to wash my hands, but they didn't have anything in there. You know how diarrhea is. Anyway, as I was saying.
What?
What?
Ooh, Bishop. Let me just. Ooh.
All right, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Hold on. Succula, can I get some club soda?
What kind of fucking bar do you think this is? You're lucky I have milk and club soda. That's all I have other than fucking blood and eyeballs.
You don't have a mixer for your stronger blood? Oh, come on. You gotta have something back there.
Okay, all right. I'll get the club soda.
Thank you.
Wow. Now, just refresh me. So, the point of us robbing the bank wasn't that the big shebang for Volos? He wanted us to rob that bank so that we could replace some of the management. Was that the idea?
So that was what we wanted to do.
Yeah, there
was
were
what
a
we
couple
wanted to do.
there were a couple moving parts with the bank.
Sure.
The first thing was when you were talking to Volos, you're like, hey, is there anybody else like Grom trying to undermine you?
Sure.
And he said, like, I'm not just gonna, there's lots of people, but I'm not just gonna tell you who they are. But if you investigate the financial district, then you might find some people worth finding out.
Okay.
And on your trek to kind of like figure shit out about the financial district, you met 6. who basically was like, hey, if you want to get a leg up in the industry, I got some intel that'll help you, you know, get your first bag of money and get your foot in the door in the industry.
Sure.
So
The industry being the banking industry,
being kind of like the rat race
Red
of
ink,
Ascended kind of thing. Yeah.
sure.
Climb the hierarchy of Ascended and all that kind of thing, make you look good to Volos and all that kind of stuff. Not directly related to the finding dissidents kind of thing.
Sure.
This was not finding, you know, people who were anti-Volos. This was just getting a leg up.
Yeah, got it.
But because it happened to also be in the financial district, it was kind of a two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then on top of that, you guys wanted to take over the bank as kind of a really solidifying your kind of your foothold in the red ink would be to own the bank kind of thing. But again, that wasn't necessarily directly tied to what Six was talking about or what Volos was talking about. That was kind of a thing that you guys saw an opportunity for.
Okay, makes sense.
But the initial reason that the financial district looked good was because Volos had said there may be dissidents in the financial district.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm sort of wondering what we should do with the money now that we have it.
I kind of think we should go to 6 and pay whatever cut we've got to pay, because I think we
that's a good
offer.
point.
Yeah. Okay.
We did, yeah.
We owe that, and then maybe just gather some intel. Like, are there yacht clubs that we should be joining
Yeah,
if we want to
what
really
comes
know?
next,
Yeah. Maybe we don't need to take over the bank.
Yeah, it's tricky. I'm just trying to figure out, like, because the one thing that Rippy he's really sort of tunnel visioned on is ingratiating himself with Volos. So it's sort of hard to tell. Like, maybe what we could do is like, I wonder if we can I don't know, it's like parasite ourselves into the bank by showing up and saying something like, oh, it seems like you just had an incident with security, you know, do you need a new security firm?
That's right.
And we could sort of get ourselves in like that. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what sort of direction can we take with this now? How can we use this to now get ourselves closer and like more influential? How can we use this to make ourselves more influential? I mean, shit, we could definitely it all depends on what sort of a game we want to play in terms of long game versus short game, because we could do something like take the money and, you know, spend it on another group of mercenaries to go into something crazy. We could take the money to start our own security firm and use that to get in deep with the bank, and then use it to like assassinate a CEO or something. Rippy can throwing knife him in the back of the head, and we could put one of us in that spot, and then, you know, get ourselves deeper into the system. I'm just trying to think of what would make a logical next step. Is this something that we can trust Six to tell it to be honest about, or is Six so heavily invested in the red ink game that we're just going to get something out of pure self-interest anyways?
Yeah. Also, we have to keep in mind that everything here is trying to screw us over.
Exactly. That's what I'm
we
worried about.
we have to be like legit paranoid of everything and everyone.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being security consultants, because then we can get
Totally.
in most rooms, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then if this bank in particular isn't the one that is the real question, we still have an option to go into all those other places. We don't get too focused on this one bank, kind of thing.
Yeah. Like a legit consulting firm.
Yeah.
And by legit, I mean as legitimate as you can get in a world like this, you know. But we can we can play up also kind of like, if we do go that route, we can play it up like, let's say we do get hired on somewhere and someone thinks they know better than us, and we can just lean into like, hey, we're the expert here.
Yeah.
And what you just said is a bunch of bull. So
Absolutely.
either you listen to me or get ready to get robbed again. You know, like just kind of lean into that. Like
Absolutely.
just kind of, yeah.
That's literally that's what me and Bishop specialize in.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of fuckery. So yeah, I think that I mean I'm good with that. Tech, do you have any sort of I want to make sure that we're not further derailing things by some wide margin. Is there any, if we are at risk of sort of taking things wildly off base, is there any sort of investigating that we can do that would perhaps be able to guide us in a direction that's more in line with sort of what makes sense for what we're doing? No,
I think you guys are coming up with some absolutely fantastic ideas. I think you are moving forward in a good way. Yep.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Yeah. So, so I'm definitely good with going and talking to Six and settling up so that we've paid off all of our debts. And then we can talk to Six about how we would go about. I'm sure that's information that Six would be more than happy to give us, particularly seeing as how Six probably looks at us like the Ocean's 11 team and sees dollar signs when he looks at us for a potential future collaboration. So I think we'd get an honest answer about how best to go about setting up a firm or who we can talk to help us set up a business or whatever. So yeah, I'm good with going back to talk to Six and then asking Six's opinion about businesses and sort of going from there and then really playing the game, really getting fucky. What does everyone else think?
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't really think we have much other of any other options. So
yeah, I think this one's going to make the most sense. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Pat Yerby on the back. Well, good luck with that.
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, bye.
Lovely talking. All right, see you, chap.
Okay, bye.
I'm glad we're friends now.
Yerby, like, if Fernando, like, if he ever does something to wrong you, find us, all right? We'll take care of you. You're our friend.
And you see his eyes start to fill up with tears a little bit.
Oh my God. I want to say, as his eyes start to fill up with tears, Rippy slaps him on the back really hard with his right hand, and with his left hand, while he's distracted him, reaches down and grabs his blood martini, chugs it, and immediately goes, I like to think like he does the thing like the little kid thing where like he drinks it and it goes 70% of the way towards the stomach and then immediately comes back out. It's just like red foam and he just all over the floor. Get over a bowl and just turns around and walks away.
Eyes watering.
Okay, perfect.
I want to turn with my glass of eyeballs and raise a toast to Fernando.
Yeah.
That's vaguely threatening because it's all eyeballs. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
I'm watching you sort of threat, but maybe
Yeah.
it's just a genial, who knows? So hopefully there's some plausible deniability.
Yeah,
but I do want to
roll
keep
plus
them in
charisma.
line. Oh, I don't know if I have any of that. Charisma. That's +1. Oh geez.
Boy. So tonight you've rolled a 2 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2. So it's not going great.
Can I say what I think happens?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'll go and raise the toast, but then get distracted by how gross the eyeballs look, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it at a new angle now that it's raised, and I'm seeing all of the.
They're all smushed up against the glass and stuff.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Doesn't come off as threatening if you're grossed out by your own thing.
yeah. You kind of raise it up and you see the eyeballs and you just kind of like freak yourself out a little bit.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yeah, Fernando just kind of like awkwardly nods towards you. Okay.
I want to say that Rippy seeing Tiger doing this sort of threatening motion, or attempted threatening motion. I want to say that Rippy attempts to do the same thing, and I think Rippy would grab his glass to attempt to menacingly drink it, but it's his empty milk glass. So I want you to decide what I would roll to see how menacingly I can attempt to drink out of an empty milk glass.
Yeah, I mean, roll plus charisma.
Oh fuck yeah, baby, here we go. Oh.
Nice. You raise the glass, which is empty.
Yep.
So you look through the bottom of the glass to Fernando, and then you just bite through the glass. And then you slowly lower the glass, and you just chew the glass, and it's slicing up your mouth, and blood is going all over the place.
I just want to stare right at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right in
And
his
Fernando's
eyes.
just kind of like looking at you just straight into the eyes. It's just blood is just gushing out of your mouth. And then Fernando kind of turns away a little bit.
As soon as he turns away, Rippy goes, "Oh fuck!"
I kind of want Rippy to. I kind of want Rippy to take like one of the shards of glass and start picking his teeth with it, like he got.
And then you realize that you are now free bleeding in a vampire bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Anyway.
Rippy Diaz the club very quickly.
Yeah.
Even our new friend Count Sakula couldn't resist.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you guys leave the club, Count Succula, and you make your way back to Six's house?
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Oh, Jesus.
what's up?
The fucking
The
music
scary-
was just like,
scary music
we walked
transition.
outside to a thunderstorm of blood.
Oh.
Spoopy, man.
Okay, so you guys leave the... Yep.
Sorry, what did you say? I just realized we have to keep track of money again. What was
Yeah.
the total? It was like 130 something?
173.
173 million.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
So you guys leave the club and you hop into a bus. I don't know, you're very wealthy. Are you gonna hop on a bus or
Can we call any sort of like really predatorily priced
Why did you say the P word?
What about a helicopter?
Really,
Yeah.
No, really assertively priced. Like I'm trying to think of the name without naming a brand. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
taxi companies that aren't taxis.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we call like a really snazzy like limo that charges by the 15 minutes or something gross like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think
Let's
Rippy
see.
would call up one of those.
What's okay, just a sec. Oh god. I made a mistake.
No.
Okay, so you're looking for an evil, nasty taxi company.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the name generator is not giving me anything. So what you actually call up is
Baxi Bad Taxi.
you call up Luber.
Awesome.
That's very good.
Fucking Luber. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah,
Rippy-
but we barely know her.
All right.
Rippy would pay for like the whatever the bougiest looking but cheapest option is. So if they have like the super supreme limo ride for only $19.99 or whatever, something that's probably a piece of shit on the inside but looks really flashy,
Yeah.
and Rippy would order one of those.
Yeah. The ratings of
Yep.
the rides on Luber are like rough, smooth, slick, quick. And you get the super slick Luber.
Yeah, perfect.
Which is a gold-plated, diamond-crusted Humvee.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, good. This is good.
And it shows up, and when it honks the horn, it plays the entire La Cucaracha song.
Oh,
From start to finish.
Like 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to say that Rippy would like get into the passenger seat and sweep off his top hat in a broad theatrical manner and say,
Rippy's the name and smiling's the game. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah. Hi. Name's Mel. Where are you going?
Nice to meet you, Mel. Hey, was hoping you might be able to do me a favor.
and I'd like to use con artist Because basically this is why I picked this guy, and this is specifically why I set this up. I want to see if I can offer to pay this guy a small premium so that whenever we need him to come and get us for any reason, he will literally eject whoever his current fare is to come and get us. Like I wanted this guy because I figured as the slick Rick, he'd know a good customer when he sees one.
Yeah.
And he'd be someone who would always default to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
I figured this is someone who is, as long as even if we have to pay a premium, it is someone that we have as like, this is the person who get us from A to B, no matter what shit has hit the fan.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'd like to sort of con artist my way into making him think like it is in his best interest. Like he probably thinks he's slick. I want to roll to see if I can come across as even more slick than he.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for con artist to see if you can think that you are worth more than any fare that he could ever have in here.
Excellent. Can I roll with my +1 for someone that I've just met?
Yep, absolutely. You just met Mel.
Yep. Fuck yeah. Ooh.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. What do you say? I mean, it's gonna have massive success. So what do you say?
Yeah. So I think he'd sit down and say,
Look, Mel, is it nice to meet you? Here's the deal. Me and my friends, we're sort of, yeah.
And the whole time I want him to be sort of like looking casually around out the different windows as though he's trying to keep tabs of who's around.
Yeah.
We're sort of on the, how might you say, important end of your clientele. And look.
And I like to think that he slides some whatever, like, what does the currency look like in the red ink? Like if you actually had paper currency, is that what it looks like? Just paper currency?
Yeah, it's just fucking paper ass currency.
I think he'd slide some like, I like to think that he carries a very suspiciously wrapped roll of like bills in his pocket.
Yeah.
It looks like it just came out of a stack that came out of a bank. Like there's no reason he should have this roll of cash in his pocket.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think that he slides over like the fare plus 20%.
Yeah.
And says,
look, here's what I'll pay just to get us from A to B, no bullshit. And if we ever need you in a pinch, I can guarantee at least that much. So long as you get there on the double and kick out whoever else might be in your cab. What do you say, Mel? Are we buds or what?
Tell you what, 10K. I'll show up whenever, whatever, for whoever. And no questions asked, and I'll just boot whatever story ass is in here.
how much did I just give him?
You just gave him probably, let's see, so it's $1,000 for the ride.
Okay.
And then, you know, you had the 20% tip, so you just gave him about 1,200, and he's saying 10K, and he just what the fuck ever, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I think Rippy would be irritated that he tried to upsell so much right away.
Yeah.
And I think he sort of lean and say,
"Are you fucking mento? Look at your hand. Are you bad at math? I said we'll pay you that much. That's more than you'll make normally anyways, isn't it? Would you? Of course you'd give up one fare if it meant paying a premium for another fare. So I tell you what, you come and get us in a pinch, you'll get the fare plus 30%. Don't push it."
You want me to kick out a fare for a 30% tip on another fare?
That's right. All right. Well, okay, Mel. Look, so long as you can prove what you would have got from your other fare, we'll even pay for that too.
Oh, hell
okay?
yeah. Yep. Done. Yeah, no, all done. Yep. Nothing else needed.
If you fuck us around,
and I think Rippy would point to the backseat towards Tiger and say,
we feed you to a hole.
Holy shit, the shit. Wait, she eats people?
Yeah, I want to be very clear. I'm saying we'll feed your entire person to her, not that we're going to feed you to her hole.
But, you know, that's what I heard too, and I wanted clarification. I'm very happy that you clarified that. I was a little scared.
Wait, is this a vor thing? Because I'm kind of into the vor thing.
You'll be surprised what I eat first.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Can I just sign up for the vor thing? We don't even need to do this whole song and dance.
She's literally clickbaiting a threat.
You won't believe.
You won't believe what I eat.
Local doctors hate me.
They
The
don't know I
one thing
know
they
this
don't
is
want you to know.
More at 11.
Okay, well, just wanted to clear that up, Mel. We're the type of VIP, and every now and then we're in a bit of a pinch, you know. Business puts you in a bit of a pinch every now and then, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. I'm just telling you, man. You pay the other fare plus my fare plus whatever tip, and I'll be there so fast you'll think it's narratively impossible. I'll tell you where I am. You tell me where you are, and I'll be there in an impossibly fast amount of time. It will be literally game-breakingly fast how quick I'll be there if you got that kind of money.
Strange turn of phrase.
You know
Wow.
what? You know what? Like, out of our entire time in this city, he's the only one I believe.
That's true.
I mean,
like this
it's
one.
double
Can
the
we
fare
keep
for one fare. I'll go be anywhere you want, man. I'll run somebody over for that kind of money.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, where are we headed
Well,
to?
If we say we need the grill of the car painted red, you know what that means.
Hell yeah, run them over. Back them
All
up
right.
again. Park on them. Shit
Park
on
on
their
'em.
face. Hell yeah.
I like your
Piss on
I
their
like your
grave. Fuck them.
enthusiasm.
maybe
Fuck
a little
them,
bit,
man.
No, maybe a little bit less conspicuous, you know.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
Don't
sure.
want to give it all away right
Yeah.
away or anything.
Pick him up off from a free ride, feed a shotgun to his face, paint the back of the windows all red, throw his body out on the fucking road, shit on his face, and piss on his grave, and fucking throw him around a little bit.
How about we just put him in? You put him in the trunk, and then you figure it out from there. How about that?
Sure, I can do that.
Offended
That's
people
real
like this
easy.
Man, before I like him.
All right, where am I taking you to?
Anyway.
Take us to Six's place.
Or a block
You
away,
know,
so it's
Six-
mysterious.
Yeah, take us to Six. Go on there, lovey. Take us to Six.
I tell him to take us to the hotel that which we met him at, or the.
Don't mind him. He's had too much milk.
Take us to Sixy.
So Mel has got like he's got like one of those little golfing caps, whatever the hell those are called.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's got like a golfing cap on and a big old greasy brown and blonde mullet. He's got like a little like a mustache that it's just barely growing in, and he's got real white teeth. These are some pearly whites. You can tell he polishes them. He's got a toothpick in his mouth, and he's got these like big black kind of aviator sunglasses that are kind of pulled halfway down his nose.
Yep.
And he's always chewing gum.
Okay.
He's got like a Hawaiian shirt on and these like short brown not short brown shorts. They're like regular length brown shorts kind of thing.
Sure.
And when you say Six, he just kind of turns and kind of gives you like a corner of the eye look kind of thing and like a little wink.
Okay.
And then he says, "Yeah, you got it." And
He knows where 6 is?
Yeah.
Interesting. A sleazeball like this probably would.
yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
And he just fucking hammers on the gas, and the car just fucking the fucking gold-plated Humvee just fucking takes off. And he's kind of like weaving through traffic, and he's just kind of like the engine is super fucking loud. And he's like, so how fast you guys want to get there? You want to get there real fast, or you just kind of want to take in some of the sights?
As fast as you can, Mel.
And he fucking swerves into oncoming traffic
Well, that's it.
and just like bashes the front corner of a car in incoming traffic kind of thing. And the fucking Humvee doesn't even slow down.
Oh, fuck.
And you see that car go like fucking Grand Theft Auto spiraling off the road as he passes whatever car was in front of you, and he gets back in there, and he pulls up behind a car and he just like pushes it faster and faster. And he drives like an absolute fucking murderous psycho. And you guys get to Six's place in a big hurry. And then he just like stops and he's like, "All right, we're there."
Okay, well.
And I'd like to think that Rippy passes him an extra like 100 for the speed.
Yeah.
And says,
Hey, don't forget, if we call, you drop whatever you're doing to get to us ASAP. You got it, Mel?
Yeah, you got it. So here, I'll give you 2 cards. Here's a card if you just want to call me like normal style, like, hey, Mel,
Okay.
I want a ride. You gonna come pick me up, give me a ride. I gotta go to this place
Sure.
here. If you want to give me a
Right.
ride there, I'll just come up, pay my regular fare, not the extra fare. Regular fare to go to regular place for regular old Mel drive, right? You call that one. And then this one is if you're like, you call this number and you're like, Mel, I gotta go here right now. Fuck off, do whatever you're doing. Come get me. I gotta go to this fucking place. You call that number and I'm fucking murdering who's ever in the back seat and come getting you.
Okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll keep that in mind.
All right,
Deal.
sounds good. Can't
Okay,
wait to hear
thank
from you.
Mel. Okay, ta-ta.
Yeah, you guys have a great time, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Does he seem? Does this person seem trustworthy?
Roll plus wisdom.
I don't have any of that.
Oh, just barely a pass. I will say that you get the feeling that money is his language.
Yeah.
And if someone is paying more than you, you're fucked.
Interesting.
But if you're the highest bidder, literally, he's your guy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do we have a means of communication with? Like we have phones, right? Or no? Yeah. Doesn't Bishop have a phone?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, Bishop has a hell phone.
Um,
A hell phone. Love
Yes,
it.
there we go. Thank you. I needed
Call me
singing
on
in.
my hell phone.
Mel, thank you for this wonderful ride. It was very fun. But I mean, we're very aware of what makes the world go round, right? And we want to look out for you. We're a team here. We look out for our own. If you find yourself getting a better offer, you just come and talk to us first.
All right, I mean, that sounds awful dangerous for me. What if somebody offers me something with just an extra 0 on the end? You still want me to call you?
Absolutely.
We'll give you whatever they're offering plus 10%.
Oh, hell yeah!
We are your best customer, yes.
If we find out that you're trying to somehow sleazeball us, then I'm gonna feed you to her, not in a vor.
Oh,
way,
yeah, the
no.
vor thing.
not-
Oh, hell
not in
yeah.
a
Just
nice
fucking
way,
eat me
no.
legs first. I
Not
want to
in a
watch myself
nice
get
way. No,
eaten
you're not gonna
as the
do
fucking
it,
just
Jerry.
lower jaw
Oh,
unhinges and just fucking
Jesus.
swallow me up.
Oh,
Like going down a big old water slide, big old tum-tum water slide. I'm just gonna
boy.
Jesus.
swirl around inside your tum-tum for a little bit. Oh, hell
Fucking
yeah.
Rippy
That
just
sounds perfect.
I think Rippy would get out and prepare to head inside.
I was just gonna say pleasure doing business to Mel and go to shake his hand and see if he'll shake my hand.
So when you go to shake his hand, he reaches out, shakes your hand, and then he kind of like turns it up for the little like reverse shake, and then he like flips it upside down, and he kind of like goes to pound your hand like you have not made a fist yet. And he just kind of like pounds your weird open hand kind of thing. And then he kind of pushes his aviators back up on his face and does like a little sound and then rolls up his window and just fucking speeds away.
Wait, can I?
Oh, yeah.
Can I? Yeah. So when I'll grab his fist, maybe when he does the fist bump, and try and use memory swallow on him.
Oh, okay, yep.
Well, I'll just roll and see. What? Basically, I want to take a memory away from him that he's gonna kind of notice the lack of, and get kind of spooked, kind of thing.
Oh.
And then I want to give it back to him, and use that to let him know that like we'll know what he's done, kind of thing. We have the ability to see his memories.
Oh shit.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do that. First, I've got to roll plus int to
Yep.
see if it even works.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
9. 7 and 9. It works, but I have to choose the following. I can't speak so long as I hold the memory inside my mouth. The person I stole it from takes violent retribution against you. Not that one. The memory is hastily warped. And you, GM, can alter one detail. I'm gonna say let's have it be hastily warped.
Yep.
But I get to choose what I'm learning about when I swallow someone's memory.
Mhm.
So I'll choose it to be something about this ride, maybe Rippy's name kind of thing. Because he's Rippy's right there, he can see him and he knows he's been talking to him kind of thing.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, so I'll try and steal the name from his memory.
Yeah, so you steal the moment where he learned. So you steal a memory.
Yeah.
So you steal the moment that Rippy introduced himself?
Yeah, just that introduction, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you grab his fist and suddenly you get this moment through Mel's eyes when he sees this this individual who he doesn't recognize and thinks that the person definitely looks like they have some money. And you get this like sense where he's gonna put on his best personality to win these guys over. He's gonna be charismatic and outgoing and really try to upsell the ride to get as much money from this as he possibly can and try to build some sort of rapport with the people who get the super slick rides kind of thing. And then he he says, my name's Mel, and Rippy says, Rippy, and that's where the memory ends.
Nice.
Okay. And so I'll then say to Mel, now what's my associate's name?
Oh gosh dang. Let's see. Do
you remember us getting into the car? Do you remember him introducing himself?
So let's see. We passed through that red light and then no, that's so weird.
So you see, I can steal the memories from your brain, and so I will know if you take on some other twisted job.
Oh, hold on. No, I just don't remember. Just a sec. But
And then I go, no, you look. Does he have a security? I'll show
No,
him
you
the
got it.
security
It's
camera.
Paul.
It seems like a Paul. Yeah. So, well, can I tell if that's landing at all?
I mean, at this moment, he just doesn't remember something.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll say then, but I can give back as much as I take away, and I'll give it back, which looks gross, I think, because it's like vomiting out
Ew.
It's not vomiting, but it is from my mouth.
Pew, pew.
A knowledge hairball.
A little bit.
Ew. Hate it. Hate that.
Okay, and
What does it look like? So I'm just looking at the description here. I think it's just that I let it go.
yeah.
I think it's more the knowledge bolt is grosser.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Now who gets to decide how it's warped?
You do when you tell me what the memory is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I will say, let's see, it's warped.
It would have been like I think that he thought Rippy's name was Paul or whatever.
Okay, so then when you give him his memory back.
Oh, I don't think it's warped when it goes back, right? I think it's just that it alters a detail that I would learn.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, then yeah, you remember Rippy introducing himself as Paul.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one's not bad because you know that that's fucked.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then when you give it back to him, he's like, "Oh, holy shit! Wow, god damn! You just fucking sucked that right out of my brain, huh?"
You're being very generous. Thank you. Yes. And don't you forget it. There's more of that where that came from, and I'll take everything if I have to.
Yeah, no, that's fucking terrifying. All right, well, just don't go too far back when you're reading the memories. There's some fucked up shit back there, okay? I'll be honest, okay? So you just don't do that no more, okay? And I'll just be honest, okay? Everything
That would be nicer for everyone,
that'd
wouldn't
be
it?
pretty good. Yeah. No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Awesome. I would get out of the car then.
Okay, bye. I gotta go.
Bye, Mel. See you soon.
And he like fucking pushes up his glasses and like wipes sweat off his forehead and just fucking goes.
I want to like as soon as he drives off and he's like out of distance.
Yeah.
I want to get my phone. I just want to text him like a kissy face emoji.
Nice.
You see the fucking car just like swerve in the distance and then keep going. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would now be good to go inside Six's place. So can you describe once again what does Six's place look like from the outside? What does the part of town look like where he lives?
Yeah, so this is very much the residential area on the outskirts of the financial district. So the houses here are like kind of your classic white picket fence, American dream, wood paneled houses, 2 stories, A-frame second floor. Standard, just nice looking family house.
Nice.
Nothing weird about it. Nothing fucked up. Just looks like a standard ass living house.
Weird, man.
With that nothing kind of, throws it off.
This fucking guy is like the fucking vacuum dude from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so weird how much he just sort of blends in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Rippy would take off his hat, look for a doorbell or something.
There's a doorbell there. You ring it?
Yes, absolutely.
We had to be quiet the last time we were here.
I ring it twice.
Ring it.
You ring the doorbell?
Yes.
Well, maybe you raise
sorry.
your hand to ring it, and I'll say, wait, we had to be quiet the last time we were here. Do we want to try calling or texting and see if Six will just come to the door?
I'll lightly tap on the door.
Okay.
One little knuckle.
Yeah. Yep. And with that, you hear just a little bit of shuffling on the other side of the door after a couple seconds. And then you hear the door very gently kind of click as the doorknob turns. And you see Six's face appear in the crack in the door. Oh.
Friend.
Back again.
Hello, Six. Can we speak with you?
Yeah. I would love to talk to you because I heard some things.
What did you hear then, mate? Go on, what did you hear?
You hear a banging and smashing in the background.
Oh God, I think you see Rippy's whole face turn completely red, as he it thinks that if he strains hard enough, it'll take back the volume of what he just said. So he's like pinched himself completely up. His mouth is like a little punctuation mark.
And then you hear a howl.
Oh.
And you hear it for maybe a split second. This blast of air and this ear-piercing howl before the door slams shut.
Oh my God.
And you hear nothing. No sound escapes at all.
What in the hell was that all about? What was his problem?
I don't know.
Who do you think his roommate is?
Werewolf. Bundy's on
Werewolf.
werewolf.
Sure.
A permanent werewolf or something?
Nah, gotta be a chihuahua.
Chihuahua werewolf.
A chihuahua wolf.
Wolf.
Okay, someone else wait a minute and then try knocking in a different way. Maybe he'll think it's someone else.
And then you hear a little bit of shuffling again. And the door opens a little bit. And Six says, "You have to be way quieter than that."
Okay. Hey, do you mind explaining who that is? What's that all about?
It's something that we can talk about some other time, if that's important.
Okay.
Listen, curiosity is just important, okay? That is
No, that's
fucking weird, man.
We can talk about it. This is not something that we can't talk about,
Okay.
but we're going to need to establish a certain level of trust before we talk about it.
I just need to know one thing.
Yes.
I just my curiosity, is it a Chihuahua?
How did you even know those exist?
Oh,
God.
shit.
I knew.
Wow. All right,
It's
I
a
owe you
worst
$5,
nightmare.
Bishop.
No, it's not a Chihuahua wolf. Although I thought about getting one of those, but they're terrifying.
They truly are.
Yeah, come on inside. We'll talk upstairs where it's safe.
Okay, sure.
Well, and yeah, I think Rippy would like now he's being extra cautious. Would follow tepidly behind.
Yeah. You guys come in, you take off your shoes, and you hear quite a commotion coming from the room. You hear a TV with some sort of like news reports playing, and you also hear grunts of a person and snarls of a creature of some sort, and a good amount of banging and crunching.
Ooh, man.
And you guys go up to the second floor and you go into Six's room, which is basically just a room with some fold-out chairs that he's kind of set up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In my researching of normal things,
Yeah.
did I come across a normal werewolf?
No.
Probably an ascended person.
Okay, no,
That went wrong.
that's a good question. That's a good question. Normal werewolves, so non-ascended werewolves.
Yeah.
I will say
Or similar.
exactly.
noise-making thing.
Yeah. I will say that you did read about beasts that live outside of the cities
Oh yeah.
that are not necessarily ascended. They're wild creatures, but some of them would match what you would think a werewolf might be, but it doesn't transform. It's not a person. It is a beast that is permanently in the werewolf form. So it's like
Interesting.
it's a humanoid wolf.
And that
Ah.
that being was always that. They were born that kind of thing.
That's right. Yeah. It's like a whale. A whale's always a whale. This thing's always this thing.
It's exactly like a whale.
Excellent analogy. Okay.
Does
always a whale. Okay.
Whale's always a whale.
Let me
Yep.
take a note here. Yeah.
Until it's not.
Until it's not.
Oh. Do we know if 6 is ascended? I don't remember.
Uh.
I think we did learn that in the first one.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Yeah. You did learn that then.
Because we were kind of like threatening, like if he didn't do what we wanted, we were going to kill him, and then we were like, well, he might be ascended, so and then we're like, oh, we can't attack him. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go up to Six's room with the fold-out chairs, and let's see, is this it? Yeah, that's probably good.
Ooh.
So you guys go up to Six's room where the lights are low. A little bit of street light comes through the window in this room, which has no anything on the walls, no carpeting, just a hardwood floor, nothing in the ceiling except for one light bulb that is turned off, and then just a stack of fold-out chairs in the corner. And he pulls out a couple and sets them up for you to all sit down in these fold-out chairs.
I hate
Rip-
this music. What the fuck? Is
Yeah,
going
I was gonna
on?
say this
Jesus
is
Christ.
creepy as fuck. Yeah, Rippy would sit down in a chair as though he's getting ready for like show and tell, like no concern.
Yeah. Yep.
I sit down in a chair and I feel like I'm about to be castrated. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, heck.
And Six has his hoodie up, so his hair and head is mostly obscured. He's got his big dark glasses that obscure a lot of his face, except for his completely clean shaven face, which is basically his mouth is like a narrow gash. There's almost no lips to it at all, and his nose is just a little blip of a nose.
And what the fuck?
And
mole.
what's that?
Almost sounds like a mole.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And he says, so I see you moved on the bank information.
Oh, that wasn't us. No, what you're talking about. We don't owe you any money.
we were in the process of thinking about it, and someone else went in and hit it.
Strange, right?
Weird, right? Crazy.
That's very weird. Do you know who did it?
Yes, we put them up. Ah, shit.
Do you say that?
Okay.
Yeah. I say, yeah, we're here to pay you some money, friend.
Oh. So you did do it?
Yes, of course. We were just messing with you.
Oh. Okay,
I'm a man of my word. We struck a deal. I'm here to pay you.
Oh, okay. That would be wonderful. I do cash only. I understand you might not have the cash on you. Just leave it in a duffel bag on the porch when you get a chance to get the money.
Why is it that you only do cash?
Less traceable.
How smart. Yeah,
But
makes
isn't it more
sense.
traceable? Because I have to, like, pull the cash out from somewhere.
Yeah, but after that point, who knows where it goes?
Oh, all right.
So I couldn't help but notice that I gave you some very specific information on the types of people to talk to and some things
Yeah.
that might help you, and
Yeah.
you had everyone in there killed. Everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
My contacts, my business
Ooh.
clients.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
wasn't really a part of the plan, to be fair. Things go awry.
Right, and that part of the plan wasn't exactly briefed to us. You see, we consulted something of a online architecture expert, someone who we thought would help us get behind the firewalls and such. And he did. It just cost everyone in there their life.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you that this has made some noise in the circles that I travel.
Okay, what sort of noise? Like, well done, chaps. That was a mighty good one.
Mixed.
A little bit of people questioning the kinds of information that I've been providing, if it leads to stuff like that. Because usually there's a little bit more of a warning on someone's side when death on a scale like that is to be included.
How many people died, anyways?
There were the 15 employees,
Oh, jeez.
the
15?
27
Oh, God.
civilians, and then
shit.
the 5 thieves.
Okay. Oh,
They were-
okay. All right. I was told it was 3.
Oh, no, it was.
this is a much bigger issue.
It
Oh
was
my
a
God, I am
lot.
so sorry. That is all
You-
Rippy's fault.
Well, listen, Rippy had it all under control. Bishop comes in, Bishop this, Bishop that, lawyer this, lawyer that. You
Yep.
know how it is.
How did you
It
know
all
I
got
was a
lo-
lawyer? I only brought that up twice today.
It all got lost somewhere in the fine print, you know. How it is. Listen, someone in your position, Mr. Six, has to be ready to roll with the punches, eh?
No, I am. I completely get it. I did not forbid you or warn you against killing people.
Well, did you know about the
right.
automatic turret security
Yeah.
system?
Yes, that was on the blueprints I gave
Yeah,
you.
he gave us to that.
I
Oh, that's true. I didn't read them. That's my
it
mistake.
Was mostly that the person that we had consulted to do the overwatching of the whole thing sort of shit the bed,
You
Okay.
know how hard it is to get a good project manager.
right?
And who was it that did this?
I put my hand up.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have a contract and we cannot answer that.
I can appreciate that. That makes sense. Signing a contract like that before.
Silly NDAs, you
Yes.
know.
No, that makes sense. I'm okay with that.
But I can tell you they won't be around these parts for a significant amount of time. They are returning elsewhere.
Okay, that was going to be my next question is, are they
If you're worried about
trustworthy?
this sort of thing happening again anytime soon, anything like that? No, it was a one-time thing.
Did you mention my name with them?
Absolutely not. Just as I won't mention yours with them, with you.
Okay. And do you suspect they're going to be a problem in the future?
No.
Well then, this just looks like a little bit of tidying up on my end, and that should handle everything. I don't think there's anything too big of a deal here, to be totally honest. And you made out with the money.
About
I
50
assume?
million, yeah.
50 million.
I grin as I'm obviously lying because I don't want to like set him the wrong way.
The thing is don't you have a thing where like any lie is just believed no matter what? What's that thing?
People just can't tell if I am hiding the truth, essentially. So I don't know if they'll believe every lie, but they can't. Essentially, insight checks do absolutely nothing to me. Is
Gotcha. Okay. So he can assume that you're lying to him.
Yeah.
But he can't like nail you down and find a way to prove that you're lying to him.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so when you say that, he definitely like smiles just a little bit because literally information is his whole fucking game, and he knows how much money was in that bank.
Yeah.
And he says, as long as my cut's on the front porch in a duffel bag in the next couple days, I don't really care how much you got.
What would prevent someone from taking said duffel bag off the porch?
Oh, trust me. Nobody's going to take a duffel bag off my porch.
Okay.
If they do, that's not your problem.
Okay. Well, that part right there sounds like a pretty good deal. Now, we were also wondering something, Mr. Six.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sebastian.
Rippy just pushes Sebastian forward and stands there looking very satisfied.
After you push him forward, like I like to think he's like next to me, and I help push him forward yet again.
Well, we were wondering if you had any more intel on any goings on happening, since this is just a simple cleanup job.
Wow, another job already?
Well, another job, and we were thinking about perhaps starting up something of a contracting, close protection, security investor sort of firm, now that we have some capital.
Is there anyone we'd be stepping on the toes of if we were to open up such a consultancy?
Well, of course you would, but that's not a huge problem necessarily. I have to ask though, security consulting. You did just have a security system blow apart 50 innocent people.
Well,
we're
who
not
needs
exactly
to
going
know
to put
that?
that on the resume now,
Yeah.
are we?
No,
Precisely.
but I know that, which means that it can be known.
It wasn't us, though. It was a contractor.
And you wouldn't have done that if you had done the job yourselves?
Exactly.
We had your blueprints.
Precisely.
We're a little more. We have a little more finesse than that.
All right. Well, I won't pin the security system on you guys, but I won't claim your finesse until I see it.
Fair.
But I can make the security thing be mysterious partners problem, not yours. Okay. You want to go into security consulting. It's It's a tough field to get into, but give me a day or two, and I'll see if I can find some weak links looking to be replaced.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And going forwards, I'd like us to come to an agreement where I just hand you information and you already know the cost. So, what sounds fair to you guys?
Good question. This is for the information. This is for getting us information about how and where we might slide in as security consultants.
This is any and all information going forwards. When you say, yes, we're interested, you've already agreed to the price. Any information going forwards.
So you're trying to renegotiate the contract we set up with you before this?
I know. What was the contract?
Yeah, I think we already set this up.
Wasn't that just for this job, or was that for all jobs going forward?
No, we set
All
up
jobs going forward.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the terms myself.
I don't recall any of the terms.
Bishop Kane rolls, has a eidetic memory and remembers it perfectly.
Okay, tell me what it was.
Oh, fuck. We got everything for free.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. That rings a bell.
I thought it was a percentage of all.
Yeah, I
it
thought it
was
was 13% or something like
Yeah.
that.
So we did this one down to like 13%, and then everything future,
It's
It would-
15 or something.
it was like 15 or 10. I forget what it
Oh,
was.
think it was 10, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep, never mind. Okay. Yep. No, you've already said that.
I think we would remind him of that. then.
Yeah. No, he would have remembered it, not asked it. That was
okay.
definitely the
Okay.
DM forgetting.
Okay.
I had only remembered the 13% thing.
Okay, sure.
Okay, yeah. Then he says, all right, then. Come back in 2 days and I'll have a weak link set up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Does that
Okay,
sound?
sounds lovely. Now, how's about we make you a deal?
I love deals.
If you continue to bring us bigger and bigger catches, each time you bring us a bigger catch than a time before, we'll pay you 15% instead of 10.